Hey guys, Serenity Darkheart here. I just want to let you know I did do a new This Day in History, and that'll be up a little later on when I get home. I'll be able to upload that to YouTube, but I thought I would try a live video. This will be my first live stream on YouTube, so hopefully it goes well. But and I've been actually thinking about doing this rant for a while. But as a big, huge fan of Harley Quinn and the whole controversy on the whole, Suicide Squad movie made Joker and Harley look so romantic, and I want a relationship like them, or on the other scale of Joker being so freaking abusive to Harley. So there's two sides. There's the one that's fighting. There's the one side that's fighting for fighting for the Joker and Harley love, while the other side is fighting for the Joker is abusive, so people shouldn't strive to have a love like the two of them. And then there's the ones among that group that's against Joker and Harley that say Harley is a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. As a fan of Harley Quinn, I say no, she is not a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. I know I'm going to get a lot of probably dislikes on this video, or a lot of argument in the comments and all that, but no, she is not a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. What is the definition of Stockholm Syndrome? The definition of Stockholm Syndrome is a person who has been taken captive and ends up falling in love with their captor. Harley Quinn is not a captive that fell in love with her captor. She was a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum that wanted to do a story on the Joker. Yes, the Joker told her a sob story about his past, which made her fall for him. Nowhere in that was she a captive. She was not a captive. She fell in love with the Joker on her own accord. Also on her own accord, she decided to go from being Harleen Quinzel to Harley Quinn on her own, and depending on what origin you go with, there's about 3 different origins. One origin being from the Batman animated series, which she was created for. That origin shows that she got so fed up with Batman mistreating the Joker every time he escaped. Sorry for the glare. And she went and became Harley Quinn and broke Joker out of Arkham. And that's how she became Harley Quinn. She donned the makeup and the costume and broke him out of Arkham Asylum. In the comic books, in the comic books it was a little bit different. 2 different origins. One, that she came out of Arkham Asylum, and that Joker ended up throwing her into the vat of chemicals. But then she was like, oh my gosh, now I'm just like you. I'm just like my pudding. And then the other origin, which they showed in Suicide Squad, was she broke him out of Arkham, of course, and she jumped in the chemical vat on her own accord to become like her pudding. She jumped in to prove that she loved him. The whole time, it was her choice to be with the Joker. Yes, he was abusive to her in the comics, but at no point was she a captive. She left on her own accord many times. There was a lot of time. Sorry, I have bad connection. If you didn't hear that, she went off on her own accord with Ivy, and she came back. She always kept coming back on her own to the Joker. And then there was a point where she left for a year so she could have her child that she had with the Joker. So yeah, Black Canary stopped the fight due to morning sickness. Then, when Harley found out, oh crap, she's pregnant, I'm not going to fight you anymore. And she says, I remember how hard it was. I have a daughter named Lucy. I left my pudding for a year and then come back. Yes, he didn't even know, and he acted very funny, like he didn't know I was gone. So that proves multiple times she has left him and come straight back on her own. She was not a captive. And a lot of the people of, oh, Joker is straight up abusive. He has no feelings for Harley. Wrong. He admitted himself in the comics. My dear Harley, I have feelings for you. But seeing as I'm trying to take over Gotham, I don't want these feelings. I don't like these feelings. They are getting in my way of my plans to become ruler of Gotham. So I'm going to toss them away. Basically, right there, he admits he has feelings for her. My theory on that is, if you've watched the movie The Killing Joke, it's one of Joker's many origin stories, and it shows that he had a wife and unborn child that ended up dying. And then he ended up falling into the vat of chemicals at Ace Chemical Factory and by accident and became the Joker. Two theories on why Joker threw Harley away like that in the comics. Yes, he has feelings, but one of my theories is he doesn't want the pain of losing her to an accident like he did his wife and unborn child before he became the Joker. And the fact that he's abusive toward her is he got so screwed up from the pain of losing his wife and child, and when he fell into the vat of chemicals, that drove him even more insane. But in the back of his mind, even though he doesn't show it, he's probably still dealing with that loss of family. A woman that he loved so dearly and a child that he was so excited to have and didn't get to hold in his arms because they died. The other theory is rejection. Fear of rejection. He's afraid possibly that Harley is going to come up and say, hey, this isn't right. I don't want to be a villain anymore. I decided no, I don't want to be with my pudding anymore. I don't want to be with Joker anymore. This is getting too crazy. I want out. And he's most likely afraid of that rejection of losing her by her leaving him on that rejection. And that's another reason why he's probably so pissed off at her when she leaves, because she left him for Ivy, then Suicide Squad. She ended up, not the movie, but in the series, in the comic books, and even in the Assault on Arkham with the Suicide Squad, you see her having a tryst with Deadshot, which ends up being another one of her flings. So, of course, the Joker would get jealous of all of that. Not that I'm condoning abuse. Abuse is wrong. You should never abuse your partner. Coming from emotional, verbal, and mental abuse myself, abuse is wrong. I do not condone it, but I'm just trying to come up with possible reasons as to why his thinking. Yes, he shouldn't be abusive to Harley, and I admit, yes, he is abusive. I'm not going to be one of those that says, oh no, he's not abusive. No, he's not abusive. No, he's not abusive. But in all, he loves Harley. Harley loves him. It's their own, pardon my language, fucked up way of going about it. I don't appreciate the abuse. But one of the reasons I love Harley Quinn so much is because I've read the comics. She's got her own comic series where she basically straight up said, screw you, Puddin'. I'm gone. I'm done with this. And she ends up leaving him, going off on her own, and basically becoming this anti-hero. Kind of like Deadpool. Like, I hate to compare rival comic book series, but in those comics, in the ones that are named for her own comic series, yes, she is basically an anti-villain. An anti-hero. She ends up going straight, somewhat. Ends up becoming a doctor, psychiatrist type staff at a nursing home. She ends up inheriting this boarding house. It's a boarding house. I can't remember where it's a boarding house. And she becomes friends with a lot of the people that are renting the apartments out of that boarding house. And so many times she has gone around and done good deeds. I mean, yeah, she might do them in the wrong way, but for the right reason kind of thing. She goes along her own psychotic way. But, I mean, she's still doing good. And that is one of the reasons why I love her, because she ultimately ends up standing up to him and saying, hey, enough is enough. I'm not going to go through the crap you're putting me in anymore. But that goes back to proving Harley is not a victim of Stockholm Syndrome like everybody says. Because she was not a captive, as I have stated in the video. And she did not fall in love with her captor, which is the very definition of Stockholm Syndrome. A captive falling in love with her captor. She does not fall into that category, and I am honestly tired of people coming up and saying, oh, Harley Quinn, she's a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. She's a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. She's a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. No, she is not a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. She is the victim of physical, mental, and emotional abuse. Yes, she is a victim of abuse, but no, she's not a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. And that's what that really gets me, because I know it's kind of stupid to rant on a fictional character, but Harley Quinn has been a favorite of mine for years. I mean, she came back and she came out. She was invented in the early to mid 90s for the Batman series. Even that origin of her, I loved. I loved that Harley Quinn. And then when Suicide Squad movie came out, it rekindled my love for her, my fandom for her. And that's when I found out that she has comic strips. She has actual comic books dedicated to her life on her own, without the Joker, without anybody. And it shows how she got away from that abuse, which makes me love her even more. Just because she is that strong female character that ends up saying, enough is enough. I ain't going through this crap anymore. I'm leaving. I can do good on my own. And then she proves that. She does, because she goes with Ivy, Poison Ivy. Like I said, Ivy became her girlfriend at some point. She went off on her own and not only had a relationship with Ivy, but many others, Deadshot included. She showed that she can stand up for herself. And that's why I said that's what gets me a lot of the times when people come up and say, oh, she's a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. No, she is not. And the facts that I just put up proves that she's not a victim of Stockholm Syndrome. So, with all that said, I apologize for the rant, and I apologize for all the bad connection and stuff for the video. I'm probably going to go back through it and watch it. Hopefully it's not too bad. I may do more live videos later, but I just wanted to try it out this time and see, get used to actually live streaming. And that, like I said, that's a rant that's been going through my head so much, because I'm seeing it more and more more and more people coming out and saying Stockholm Syndrome, Stockholm Syndrome, Stockholm Syndrome. It's like, no, she's not. She's not. And I even got into an argument with somebody over Facebook about it. And it's like, look at the facts. You're obviously not a fan of hers, nor have you read the comics or anything of that, because if you were a fan, or if you read the comics, then you would see victim of abuse, yes. Victim of Stockholm Syndrome, no. Anyway, like I said, rant over. Hopefully this live stream was good. I'm going to be doing more videos. Like I said, I just did a new This Day in History, and I will end up putting that up in a little bit. I just got back home. I'll end up putting that up as soon as I get inside and get on the computer and stuff like that. So that'll be up. I might do more live streams later. I might start doing this live streams of This Day in History and stuff. Might be a little easier than editing it on a computer. Actually, I'm not even really that good at editing. That's why I'm not doing the movie reviews, like I said, that I was going to, sadly. Because my editor is gone MIA due to job and real life crap. So, that's why I'm doing the This Day in History, just to hold over until the first reviews come up. So, if you like these videos, hopefully I'm not boring you too much. I'm trying to get more entertaining stuff in here, because I'm just starting with this on the YouTube. I really want to try to make the channel go far. Uh, that's why I'm gonna at least try to do this day in history video every day, just to try to get more videos up, see if I can get more views and stuff. And if you guys like the video, please subscribe. Click the bell icon so you guys can stay up to date with the videos I post. And also, I'm going to give another shout out to my friend named Saturday. Go check out her channel. She does a lot of creepypasta readings and creepy video readings and stuff like that. They're really cool. She even did a video when she read a story that I ended up giving her. And she's got a lot more subscribers than I do, but give her some more and give her some love. She is awesome, and not only is her videos great, but she's been a big help to me in a lot of my real life stress and everything. So go check out her channel. Also, go check out my friend Orion. Her name is Orion Savage, but her Facebook page is Orion Smith. Her YouTube channel is Orion Smith. She's somebody that's been there for me a lot too. She's also my editor that was supposed to be helping me with the movie reviews, but like I said, real life drama and job and stuff like that, it's just prevented her from helping me with that. But yeah, go check out their channels. Really cool content. And I hope that, like I said, hope to get my channel up and running pretty good with this day in history stuff, and hopefully later on do the movie reviews. And I'm sorry I'm repeating stuff. That's a part of my nervous habit that I need to get rid of. I apologize. But yeah, like I said, if you like the videos, click subscribe, click the bell icon, stay up to date with the videos, because I will be doing this day in history every day, or at least trying to do them every day. But until next time, I'll be seeing ya, Wolfpack.